There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the really cool goddamn motherfucking podcast, you son of a bitches.
Bitches.
My name is Andrew Pikatowski. TG, what's your motherfucking name, bruh?
My name is TG,
Straight up.
aka Hoes Love TG,
Straight up.
aka Mr. You know, you know.
At Hose Love TG on the internet. What's on your mind this week, TG? What you been up
Man,
to?
I'm really just out here trying to get some money.
Heard that?
Same old shit for real, for real. I'm really actually excited to be on this damn podcast, to be
Yeah,
honest.
man, we've been meaning to get TG on this bitch for a fucking long time. And it just haven't really worked out because I suck at replying to messages. But
Hell
we got TG on this bitch. Echoes downstairs trying to get some pussy. Everybody's trying to get some pussy, but me right now. I'm just trying to record
I'm
a
not trying to
podcast.
get no pussy.
Okay, TG's not trying to get no
I'm
pussy
chilling.
yet.
Nah,
Not yet.
I don't know who gonna see this, so nah.
Gotta get laid sometimes. Let's see what's going on this week. It's fucking New Year's.
Definitely New Year's. Happy New Year. It's
Did you,
2023 in this motherfucker.
did you do anything for New Year's?
Hell no, I was asleep by 12.
Sleep by 12. Okay, I
Yeah.
got I got shitty
Should
as
I
the
put these
fuck.
damn headphones on?
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I got shitty as the fuck. I was walking
You
around
got your
Ballpark
headphones?
Village. Yep.
Oh, alright.
Sometimes one of the pairs of headphones doesn't really work all that well, so you might not be able to hear yourself
No,
in
I
it.
can
But
hear myself
ev-
decently.
everything is operating efficiently. I've gotten 3 people have told me to find a different way to record the video for the podcast. So I tried to find a different way. We got the phone up right now. We're gonna see if that works. I'm trying to avoid buying a camera for as long as I possibly can.
Hey, look, you gotta invest in yourself, man.
Mostly though, because I have no fucking idea how to use one. I don't know how to use a camera.
If it's anybody that can figure it out, it's definitely you, bro.
I could probably figure it out. I could probably figure it out when you talk into it, kind of like kiss it. You know what I'm
You want me
saying?
to kiss it?
Yeah, like put it on your mouth.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Um. So shit. It's fucking New Year's. Do you think do you think that World War III is going to occur this year?
Um, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in 2023. I just know something crazy is gonna happen for sure.
I feel like a lot of people think that World War III is coming, but people have been thinking that since the 50s.
What facts are being presented for people to even think that World War III is coming?
There's
I don't
really
really get too into like that bullshit.
there's really nothing. There's really nothing. There's people worry about North Korea sometimes. I ain't really tripping about North Korea. We'll blow them off the fucking face of the earth before they even have a chance to really do any damage.
All them niggas got the same haircut. You it's like a rule you can only have a certain haircut in North Korea.
Yeah, yeah, you can only have a certain hair. There's a bunch of crazy rules there. You know that people have to like save their poop.
What?
So whenever they poop, they have to collect the poop and they have to send the poop to the government so they
For
can turn it
what?
into fertilizer.
For fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's so invasive.
Yeah. It's so
That's
if
gross as fuck.
they have a big not North Korea because you can't really do it in North Korea, but the Koreas in general, in South Korea where you can get away with it, they have a big like they're big on plastic surgery.
I could see that. Like they always want to be like really pale and shit.
Yeah, you ever notice that you see a lot of South Korean women, they got big ass eyes. They look like anime characters, big ass
Yeah,
eyes, big
big
ass
ass tits.
tits,
Yeah.
big old booty.
I'm not gonna say booty because most of them are just really like built like a pea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even if you did get like a BBL or something,
I don't even know if they do BBLs in North Korea.
I don't think
It's
well they
probably
don't in
LOL
North Korea.
or South Korea either.
They might in South Korea. They might do
I
BBLs in
don't
South
even know what
Korea.
like the chicks are into in South Korea.
Um,
I heard they're into white dudes.
they do. They love white dudes because we got like mega dicks to them. You know what I'm saying? South Korea's got the smallest average penis size in the world. It's like an inch and a half or some crazy shit. It's so fucking small.
That's some shit.
Man, dude, imagine if your dick was an inch and a half long.
Man, I'll be out here just eating pussy.
Yeah, man. This is what else can you do? What else can you do? Um, e- have you ever been with a woman who had a BBL?
No. I feel like you gotta be like in a certain tax bracket to even see bitches with a BBL. That's that Hollywood shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't.
I
I
don't
don't
even like BBLs to
I
be
don't
100.
either.
I like my girls natural.
I don't either.
Like if you got small titties and a small ass, I'm gonna hype you up like you got the biggest ass in the world, biggest titties in the world. You feel me?
there's one girl on Instagram that Echo showed me. Her name is fucking Wosenpai. And she has a
I'm pretty sure
BBL.
she has a fat ass, knowing her
Yeah.
nigga.
She has a
She's a white girl
BBL.
with a BBL.
Yep.
She
But
got
it
some
looks
shit,
it
man.
looks good. It's the only BBL I've seen that I really like. And she pulls it off well. But it's like, to me it's like I've seen pictures of her before the BBL, and she was so fine. It was perfectly proportionate. She had the juiciest booty you ever seen in your life. And I'm
Personally, I haven't even like I don't even know the bitch you talking about.
let me oh, I can't show her to you cuz my fucking phone's over there.
You can go on my Instagram.
Yeah,
Hold
let's
on.
go on your Instagram and find her. But
Let me send this message real quick.
I've heard when girls get BBLs, they'll be on the flight back to America from like the Dominican Republic or Cuba or wherever they're getting it, and they won't be able to sit on the plane because you can't sit on it for like a month or two afterwards.
Yeah.
So they'll be
Or you
like,
need like
yeah,
a pillow or some shit.
yeah, they'll be like in the aisle
Let me
squatting.
see what you're talking about right here. Right here.
Um, let's see, fucking Wosen Pie. Shout out fucking Wosen Pie. We bring her up on the podcast quite frequently.
What's her name again?
Fucking Woe Senpai.
Like you said the whole thing like a pimp named Slipback.
Yeah, I mean it's
Fucking Whoa Senpai, that's her name.
yeah, it's a fucking weird name. All right, here we go. Fucking Wilson Pie. You follow 7 people who follow this woman. Um,
Seven more perverts.
she's beautiful. She's Moroccan. She's beautiful. She has a fucking beautiful face. And a beautiful body. But I don't know if the BBL was necessary. I mean, you can just scroll through there. She's got so much ass on her. It's ridiculous.
I'm finna keep
And
it a buck.
but she pulls it off. She pulls it off. Rarely do you see. I don't like fake titties either.
This is the BBL right here.
Yeah.
Damn.
See, she makes it work.
Like y'all know for a fact she had a BBL.
Yes. Yeah, she talks about it. She talks about it.
Shout out to whoever doctor did this shit.
Yeah,
Can I show the camera or we gonna
yeah,
be up?
go ahead. Go
This
ahead.
shit, man, look at this shit, man. That shit jiggle. Hold on, let me do watch it again for you. That shit
She did a
shake,
great job
man. That shit shake like jelly. Like I wouldn't even think she got a BBL to be 100.
cuz it looks natural. It looks natural.
Now, like on her face though, she's definitely like one of these girls out here that her personality is like having a big ass.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. You can yeah, if you follow her, it's pretty much all that she talks about. She gets fucked up and she has a big ass, and that's about her
Does she
whole.
have an OnlyFans?
She does have an OnlyFans.
Of course, she has an
Yeah, she has an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. She likes black guys.
Not my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea. Are you talking about black guys or girls that are into black guys?
Uh, definitely don't like niggas. Um, and girls that are into black guys. I feel like all the girls that are into black guys, some of them do be fine, but they be like, I don't know, they be wanting to be. They know they can't handle a nigga, or they feel like a nigga's too much.
I feel like a lot of times it's
No
like
offense to like the white dudes out here. If you're a white boy that can pull you a black girl, shout out to you.
I feel like there's a lot of region within the community of white women that likes black guys. I feel like there's
I
kind of
feel
like
like they don't even really. I don't know. That should be weird because it'd be like they like black guys, but whole time her dad's a racist.
yeah, I feel like there's some kind of like maybe spite for a parent, but some kind of like desperation to
It's
be
definitely
accepted within the
some
black
get out
community.
shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the fuck that I don't know. That's just some shit. Like no offense to the white girls, because there's some white girls that I find attractive, but it's just like I would prefer a woman of color. But that don't mean necessarily just black. That mean like yeah, like
Mexican,
Puerto Rican.
Latina in
Yeah, like I
general.
like what I like.
I really like Middle Eastern women. I really like
I
Arabian
heard.
women.
See, okay, look. My thing is right when it comes to women, your hygiene has to be up to par. Now, With that being said, I'm not saying Middle Eastern women don't have good hygiene,
They just wear
but
so many fucking clothes. It's hard not to say.
yeah, like you know, you gotta make sure that thing washed. You got on a motherfucking turban, and then another turban up under that, then a dress.
Imagine living in a country where like if you saw a woman's elbow, it'd be like watching porn. Because that legitimately, like, there are countries where women are so covered up, and there are like certain cultures where women are so covered up. If you see like a little skin on the calf, or if you see some like neck skin or like some elbow, like motherfuckers be jacking off to that shit.
You know what's crazy though? You know how like Asian porn's always like it's weird off rip because like Asian porn is like the only type of censored porn. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
Like
is. It is weird
it's
how they
already
censor
weird
the
off
dick.
rip. So like I'm not getting off to this shit. I already had busted my nut to keep it a buck with you. But you know after that you kind of just like explore, see what the fuck is on the site. Shit, this nigga was fucking the back of her kneecap.
Yeah,
Like he was literally fucking the back of her kneecap.
bro. Anywhere there's like a crease or an angle, a person has
That
fucked
shit
it.
fucked me up, bro.
Yeah,
He was
it's
fucking the back. No, listen to me. He was fucking the back of her kneecap.
it's strange. It's awfully strange.
The back of her kneecap.
See, I've made jokes about that. I've never actually seen it in a porn though, because I've had that idea
You
myself.
wanna fuck kneecaps,
Not
Drew, bro?
necessarily that I
Hell nah,
want
bro.
to. I just know that I could. You know?
I don't even know if you could. I mean, I guess, because it's just like if you know, whatever friction and if you feeling it, that's gonna come about. But god damn,
Anywhere you can get some friction,
you
bro. I
can't get
remember
no pussy, bro.
when I was younger. I want to say about sixth or seventh grade. I was horny as a bitch, and I put my dick in between my bed frame and my bed.
I feel like you was one of those kids that discovered you could masturbate hella early.
I was in sixth grade the first time I masturbated. I'll never forget it. I opened up my fifth grade yearbook.
No, not the yearbook.
Yep, the yearbook. I opened up my fifth grade
So I'm
yearbook.
assuming you went to a picture of a girl that you was feeling at the time,
I did,
and
and I came on the picture. Yeah,
no,
and it was like, how when you first start jacking off, you get like one little, and then it's like,
I
oh
I
shit.
bet you won't say the girl's name right now.
No, I won't say the girl's name. I won't say the girl's name because I don't want to embarrass her. But
Just know this nigga came on your face.
I will tell you. I will tell you after the podcast. I will tell you her
That
name.
shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I came on her face. To this day, I believe I don't think I have that yearbook anymore.
No,
But
I need
like,
you to. Speaking of coming on faces, I need you to tell them the story.
oh, okay. I actually I told them the story last week.
You
I'll
told
tell.
them the story about how you.
Yeah, I told them the
Yeah.
story last week, but I'll tell it one more time.
Oh my
See if
god.
I can put a little twist on it. So it's I'm 20 years old, right? I'm 20 years old. I just moved into a friend's house. My friend had moved out, and I was living with his girlfriend. He was living there at the time, so it was me living with my friend's girlfriend. She was like, I think you met her. She was like 6'5". You remember
I
that?
met her.
You remember that giant woman that I used to live with?
No, I never met none of your roommates, Drew. Every time I came through, I think what's his face was living with you last time. I don't
Devin?
know. Yeah,
Yeah. So, or Kevin, I call him Kevin for the sake of the podcast because I
yeah,
talk shit on him sometimes.
yeah,
Um, but so this woman's like 6'5". She's like 35. These were like older friends. I got kicked out of my house early, so I kind of had to like hop around and just like
yeah. My
find
nigga Drew
people.
been thugging for a long time.
I've been thugging for a while. So anyway,
Shout out to Drew, bro.
I'm living with her, and this is like okay. I'm paying rent. I got steady income. I got a consistent job coming in. I'm gonna get some. I'm in a perfect position right now. I got some privacy. I'm in a perfect position to get some pussy.
Facts.
You know, so I'm on the internet and I'm talking to some women. And I'm trying to figure some out. And I get a hold of this one girl, and she's into me. She's digging it. She goes to the Turn Up Tuesday. You remember Turn Up Tuesday?
Where the fuck was that at?
Utopia Studios.
Oh no, I ain't never go to that shit.
Every Tuesday we there was this little rave in St. Louis, and I go into that bitch, and I
Oh, I feel like I've only been to a couple of raves, like
yeah,
Echo and shit, but
yeah. I feel like you've been to Turn Up
I
Tuesday.
might have, to be honest with you, but
No, you definitely were, because I believe you got in a fight at Turn Up Tuesday. No, no, you didn't. Dre got in a fight with Corey Bauer at Turn Up Tuesday.
oh,
That like
fuck Corey Bauer,
went
bro.
through the whole parking lot.
You know what you did, nigga. If you go and smoke, you don't even know where to find me. But I'm pretty sure this nigga somewhere, probably not even around me. But man, fuck you, bro. You're weird.
I don't know what Corey's on these days.
Dude's a weirdo.
I don't know what Corey's on these
Everybody
days.
knows what he's a weirdo for. I'm not even going.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna speak on that shit. That shit
listen,
tripping.
sometimes roller skating can be taken a bit too far.
Damn trip.
Um,
Just gonna invade us like that.
Echo has dogs. So I call this girl. She's into the raves and shit. We're talking. It's her 21st birthday.
Yep.
So she's like, yo, come to the rave with me. We'll get fucked up and shit and blah blah blah. So we go to the rave.
Right.
She's on Molly. I'm
Of
on
course.
Molly.
Of course.
I'm rolling dick. She has this birthday card that everybody, because she was part of like the fucking community at the raves, like everybody at the raves knew this girl, so she has this birthday card. I signed my name on it big as fuck so other people would not have as much room to write their names.
Typical Drew shit.
Yep, typical Drew shit. So I signed my name on it. We get back to the crib. I'm like, hey, you trying to go inside? She's like, yeah, we can hang out. I'm like, all right, you know what it is. And we go inside. We're talking for a little bit, you know, and I'm just like, because I have like
I'm hot as shit.
I'm high as shit. I have no game, you
Bro,
know?
right
I
now
have
I'm
no
high
game.
as
So I'm just like,
shit.
hey, you want to make out? And she's like, yeah, sure.
You asked her to make out, Drew?
Yeah. So we just start
Like,
make
hold on, time out, time out, time out. You asked her to make out?
yeah.
Okay.
Consent, bro. Consent sexy.
I feel it. All right,
So
continue.
so I asked her, I'm like, yo, you want to make out? She's like, yeah, sure. So we
That's how
start
she said it, bro.
yeah, no, she did. She's like she was like, yeah, sure. So we start making out, and I'm fucking feeling on her and shit. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna fuck you now. That's cool. She's like, yeah.
Oh man.
So I start, I
You know
start.
what's weird though? Like every girl, well, no, I'm not gonna say it like that. But most encounters I've had, they've always wanted to be like, you know, they never wanted you to ask. They wanted you to just do. So
There's a dance to
that's
it.
weird.
Yeah, there's a dance to it. You got
Definitely
to
a
kind of
dance to it.
feel the energy and figure out where she's at with shit. And I've made the mistake of just directly telling a girl that I was into her, and they often lose interest when you do that.
Being straightforward, huh?
Yeah, yeah, girls don't like that. Some girls do, some girls don't. It just depends. It's like I said, there's a dance to it. You got to feel the vibe. Everyone's different, you know. But anyway, we start fucking, and we're fuck, dude. We fuck for like 3 hours. I
Hmm.
cannot come, bro. My dick's like getting super hard, and then it's
I'm
getting
so high,
soft.
I forgot what the story was about. But now that he started
Oh well, it's
explaining
gonna
it,
it's gonna surprise you then.
yeah,
It's gonna
go,
surprise you then.
yeah.
So I'm like getting high, I'm getting hard, I'm getting soft. I'm like, I can't really. She's like a small girl, so I can't really like fuck her as hard as I need to for my own personal satisfaction. I can't penetrate as deeply as I would typically like to penetrate. Um, so I do what I can for her. I eat her pussy. I put her up against the couch, and I just start fucking come hither and the fuck out of her, and doing what I can do.
You start what?
Come hither and the fuck out of her. So I like grab him by the G spot, and I
You
just like
said
pull their
what?
entire body weight.
What do you call that?
Come hither in.
Oh my god!
Yeah, come hither in. Come hither, bitch. Um, so so I'm come hither in a bitch and shit, and we're fucking and
Hell no! This boy said, "Come hither and fuck no,
we're
fuck no."
we're doing just about everything we can, bro. I cannot bust a nut for shit, but I know that if I jack off, I'm gonna bust a nut. I know that I can do it to myself,
Say
but
if
it's
it's anybody that can get the job done, it's good old Drew.
oh yeah, if nobody makes you come better than yourself, I can have sex for an hour or two and just not bust a nut.
You
I
know it's
can
crazy
jack
though.
off in like 2 minutes and I'm straight.
So in my case, it's kind of like What you say? Nobody can makes yourself come better than yourself.
Yeah, nobody's more
I'm not
efficient at
gonna
making you
lie,
come
bro.
than yourself.
When I feel like it's way better when somebody else makes me come than when
It's
I come.
better. It's a better orgasm,
It's
but it's
way
just
better.
it's more on command for
Man, fuck
yourself.
that shit.
You know,
That's like alright. When somebody else makes me nut, that shit's fire.
that's how I prefer it.
That shit's fire.
But
Like,
sometimes,
like I'm
especially,
not gonna lie. If you can get a girl to make you nut off head, that's one of the most incredible feelings ever.
it takes a really long time for me to nut off head.
You try to get your dick sucked in the morning, I bet it won't take that long.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give
Yo,
it a go.
bro,
So
I'm telling
anyway, I'm
you.
come hither in the bitch, right? And we get to fucking some more, and we're I just can't come, bro. I just can't do it. And she's like, okay, I got work tomorrow. I'm about to go home. Like, hold on, wait a minute. I haven't come yet. Why don't you suck my balls? I'll take care of this. Suck my balls.
Fucking weak.
So I put a pillow up against the wall, and I'm laying there like this, and she's just sucking the fuck out of my balls, and I'm beating my meat, and I'm my dick is like angled.
Asshole straight in her face.
Yeah, my dick is like well, it's about at her chin at this point because she's got my
Lord Jesus.
balls in her mouth.
Poor girl.
Um, so she's sucking on my balls, and I'm beating my meat, and I'm like angling it towards my face. I'm not even thinking that I've been having sex for like 2.5 hours at this point. I'm about to fucking shoot ropes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm beating my meat,
Shoot what, nigga?
shoot ropes.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You shot a rope or two in your
Oh
day.
my god.
So I'm beating my meat, and I come, and I'm like, I feel like I'm about to come. I'm like,
Can you stop demonstrating?
fucking finally. Finally,
This nigga over here talking I'm over here uncomfortable as fuck. Damn.
so anyway, I came on my own face, and at first it surprised me. It was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, oh, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. So I closed my mouth immediately, right? I'm like, mm, mm. And I bust like the whole load got onto my face, bro. It wasn't even like just one initial spurt was hard and it landed on my face, and then that was that. It was like the whole load was on my face, and I was so in shock that I did not angle my dick differently. So I busted like a whole nut on my face. I got cum in my beard and shit. And I grab a pair of underwear and I wipe it off real quick because I'm embarrassed. I don't want anybody to see me with a fucking facial on. You know what I'm saying? So I grab the underwear and I wipe it off, and I'm like, okay, that's good, that's good.
Hell
And
no, that nigga nasty as fuck.
she's like, did you come? I'm like, yeah. You didn't notice? Of course you didn't notice. I didn't get a drop on her. I thought she would have known by my uh, yeah, bitch. I thought she would have known by that, but she didn't pick it
That's
up.
a damn shame.
It
Damn
was
fucking shame.
it was all right. She took me to the Wiz Khalifa Snoop Dogg concert. Um, that was a great night. She bought a quarter of weed off me, smoked it with me, took me to a concert for free, then had sex with me afterwards. So I got spoiled that night. She just
Damn, maybe there are still real girls out here.
she was she was just a little codependent. I had this one conversation when she's like, I'm not happy, and I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do about it? She's like, I don't know, but you can make me happy if you be my boyfriend. I'm like,
Happiness relies within.
that's a lot of pressure. Um,
Have you ever when was the last time you were in a relationship?
I've never, I've never. I want to say high school because I was in situations that had the exact psychological underpinnings of a romantic relationship,
Right.
but they weren't. The title wasn't there. You know,
So you always kind of just like
I've always kind of done my thing. And I've gotten really picky since then because I did have a couple like toxic situationships in high school, and I was like, this shit is not for me. I don't want to be treated the way these people are treating me. So I've set the standard somewhat high, and I feel like in this generation, it's kind of hard to just the way culture and society is right now in America. It's kind of hard to find people who give me the kind of love that I would give them if I was going to be in a relationship, you know?
I feel that.
So I'm patient about it. I'm patient about it. But I talk to women and shit. Um I have, you know,
Just have a bunch of meaningless sex.
not so much anymore. I kind of I kind of cut it down cuz I was hurting some girls' feelings, you know? Like there were some girls that I wasn't really into and I was fucking
Caught up
them
in this shit.
and they were like getting, you know, really invested in me and I'm just like I can't like you're not the one. I know you're not the one. I know this doesn't I know we don't sustain this long term. I'm not intellectually stimulated by you enough to, you know, feel that thing that I need to feel for you. So I'm really careful about it. Some people you can just have casual sex with and they won't get too attached to you. It's really like a communication thing for me though. Like I got to know what you want and what you're planning if I don't like even if I do feel something for you, like if you don't feel something for me, I don't want to really like fuck you because then
Facts,
I'm gonna get like
facts.
more attached to you and then you're gonna be gone and I'm gonna miss you and I'm gonna, you know.
But no, never mind. Keep going.
No, that's about it. That's about all I have to say about that.
I was just gonna say, like, if she didn't have feelings for you, how you fuck her?
Well, have have you had feelings for every woman that you've fucked?
That's different.
Is it?
I feel like when girls have sex with a man, right? They're attracted to this nigga in some type of way. They like him in some type of way.
They might be attracted to you and they might like you, but they might not see long-term potential in you. They might not see
I'm not saying I see long
security in
potential
you.
in them type shit. I'm just saying, like, you feel me? It was like if they was. You asked me if it was the same thing. I was like, nah. So that's what I'm telling you.
No, it is different. There's definitely with women it's a lot more men are a lot more visual. I feel like we have
Like, man, you know, niggas will take some shit down, and it don't mean shit.
yeah. Yeah. And there are women who definitely have meaningless sex and it doesn't really mean anything to them, but for the most part women are a lot more
Drew, listen
emotional.
to me, bro.
It's a lot
There's
more
no such
personality
thing
based.
as meaningless sex with a girl, bro. Okay, like if she's fucking you, bro, you stimulate her in some type of way, bro. Even if it is like you the only nigga that could make her come or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
might be, but this she's picking you for some type of reason. Niggas would be really just random,
Yeah.
like
You can like dudes will fuck a fat bitch that they're not even like attracted to. Like it's
okay, bro.
I've
I'm
seen it
not finna
happen.
let you sit. I mean, it do be niggas up here that'll fuck anything, but I'm
Yeah.
not finna just hit no fat bitch, bro. She gotta be bad too, though.
No, I definitely I have to be physically
Like if she got
attracted
like
to
a
you.
little tummy or something, I ain't tripping, but I ain't finna
I like a little pudge
breast
on them.
abuse your ass,
I
bitch.
like a
Hell
little
no.
cushion. I like a little cushion on them. But no, I definitely like with women it is a more emotional thing, but that emotional connection, and that attraction that they have to you might not be it might be meaningless in the sense that it's kind of casual. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, "Okay, I'm not going to talk to this guy forever. I'm not going to be in a relationship with him. You know, I can stop talking to him tomorrow and I won't necessarily miss him in a sense." But in general they will have more of a it's with women it's really like personality based.
Yeah.
And with me it kind of is for me too like cuz I like beautiful women and I can just and then, you know, dip off, but like I really like women who have character and morals and intellect and intellectual stimulation is like a big thing for me. I almost like need it to be sexually attracted to
You
someone.
need somebody that can teach you something, huh?
I need somebody that can teach me something. I need somebody that can challenge me and make me wonder and make me curious. Um, and that can sometimes be hard to find. Because when people get into groups, bro, people become less individualistic. They become a part of they become more in tune with the group. They become different people, and their values and their morals are less unique. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it's hard to find people in general who don't buy into that shit. Because I'm really like, I have friends and shit, one. But for me, like, I'm really like, I'm really put off by social climbing. You know what I mean? Like people who try to fit into certain groups and people who try to be cool, people who step outside of themselves for acceptance. I'm really like,
And I feel like females have that bad.
you said what?
Girls have that bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's just, it's, it's like a biological thing, man. There are like a lot of women who like have to be accepted and have to be cool to some
Cause it's just
extent.
like, man, over here, me personally, I could give a fuck if you care about
Yeah.
what I got going. I could
Yep.
give a fuck about any of that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about like, I don't know. It just be like I be so much in my own world to where that shit don't even like phase me, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the least bit. I don't give a fuck if you think
But
that
when
I'm
some
cool.
shit does bother me, bro, oh my god, it's like I don't know how to even explain that shit. It's like that shit be on my mind 24/7 when some shit really does bother me. Cause I'll be so nonchalant about shit.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna if you piss me off, you really got to fuck up, you know? Cuz I'm so accommodating, bro. I really don't need much to have a good time.
No, you're a good guy.
I don't need much to feel comfortable, you know? I'm cool with doing what everybody else in the room wants to do. I don't really give a fuck. The main the main benefit for me when it comes to socializing is just talking to people and getting to know them and just having stories to tell. So, I don't really care how those stories come about. So if you like, and I'm chill. I understand how people are. I understand that people sometimes want to fuck you and they don't want to be in a relationship with you. And I understand like the thing that like really gets under my skin, bro, is just dishonesty and like general fake shit. I can't even I can't even like that and like the social climbing thing. It's one of the reasons like most of the people that I hang out with are artists. And some of that's because I do art, but a lot of it's because like artists are a lot more individualistic. They're a lot more unique and I feel like a lot more in tune with themselves and a lot less worried about what people think. I mean, there is this thing with some artists where they like really want people to accept their art and they want people to accept them for who they am, but they're not going to change who they are for people to accept them. They want people to accept them, but they want people to accept them as they are, you know?
Facts, big facts.
So it's yeah, that's what my relationship with people was like. You make art, TG.
I definitely do. I make music here and there,
What kind of shit you got on the ropes?
Shit, I'm just really just out here just experimenting. Steady recording. I need to get a lot more shit done. No, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You have a really like you have a really unique sound to me. You have cuz it's gangsters, fuck. You have like a really like thuggish style of music whereas Echoes is like a lot more poppy. You have a really thuggish style of music, but you have like there's kind of a poppy, catchy, sort of melodic vibe to it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't even I don't know. That's what they want to hear is that thug shit. So that's what I do. I'm make all type of shit though.
Yeah, it fits. You were on Off a Bean, right? With Jordy and
Ooh,
Dre.
yeah, that song's always shit.
That song's old as shit. That's my shit though. I haven't heard that song in a minute. But that's like a really unique kind of poppy type song. Um then you got Bizzle Gang, which is
Hell yeah,
a lot more like, it's like a shout out to a dead homie.
that's exactly what it is.
It's a song that's in honor of somebody.
R.I.P. Bizzle.
But it's thuggish as shit. TG's got some really dope shit. It's Hoes Love TG on SoundCloud. You're on,
Apple Music, all that.
yeah.
Spotify, all that. We on all platforms. Go check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. What got you into music?
Shit, I feel like I've always wanted to rap. Like I remember My mama used to get her hair done by this lady named Laverne. And one day I went over there, and Laverne, her her husband named Trotty, I guess like I don't know. I don't know if they had two apartments or if he was just cool with the nigga next door or some shit. But one day he just took me next door, and I remember we was playing Tekken for a minute, and he was whooping my ass at Tekken, no cap. But he went into the stew, like, and he put on this little beat, and I rapped on that bitch. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I said. But then I was like, at the end, I was like, album coming soon. And I just remember he was just laughing. He was fucking with it so hard type shit. And that was like the first time I was in the studio. So shout out Trotty. I remember that shit.
Who was who was the first, like, your first musical interest, the first artist or artist that you really got into that kind of inspired your taste of music?
Lil Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow, no shit, no shit.
No cap.
That's interesting. I remember
I used to fuck with Lil Bow Wow hard.
when I was 4 or 5 years old.
Hair nappy, but I'm happy, pocket full of dough.
I
From the
used to get
CEO, representing so.
I used to get $5 a week in allowance. I'd help my dad fucking plant shit or like work on the garage or some shit, and he'd give me $5 a week. Now that I look back on it,
Finessing your
he was
ass.
really underpaying me.
Finessing the
But
fuck
he
out
gave me
your ass.
$5 a week. The first thing that I ever bought
At
with my
least
own
gave you a
money.
dub.
The first thing, I was like 4 or 5 too. I was a
Man.
kid. The first thing that I ever bought with my own money was the Marshall Mathers LP and
How
50
did I
Cent
know it was
Bulletproof.
gonna be an Eminem CD?
Well, it was 50 Cent Bulletproof too.
Like
It was
God,
Bulletproof
I
too.
bro, I wish I would have just been like your first CD was an Eminem CD.
It was. It
Every
was.
white kid's first CD is an Eminem.
The first thing that I
Like
ever
God
bought with my own
damn,
money
bro.
was an Eminem CD and a 50 Cent CD. In the Club used to be my favorite song in the world. Still one of my favorite songs in the world. Something about it, man. Something about the beach, just fucking
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie, 50 Cent came through and just was like a hurricane, nigga.
Yeah, no, 50 Cent fucked the game up for sure. So him, Eminem, and Dipset, Joel
What the
Santana,
fuck you know
Cameron.
about some Dipset?
Oh, bro,
No, I ain't
I
gonna
know a
lie.
lot about some
He
Dipset.
sure just put me onto that little line. He said we ain't got to speak on it because but that was hard though. Shout out Joel Santana. I fuck with Jim
Yeah,
Jones,
Joel's
Cameron. I used
Cameron.
to always get told I look like Cameron from Dipset.
Yeah, man, Cameron's fucking sick. Oh boy, Killer Cam. So many classics, bro. So many classics came out of Dipset. So that was really like
Was it
what
just them three niggas or was it more niggas in Dipset?
it was. Jim Jones, Joel Santana, and Cameron.
That was it.
Yeah, all from Harlem, all repping Harlem, all all bloodied up.
So,
They were huge, man. They were fucking massive. They they really like they were like responsible for kind of bringing the gang culture to the East Coast. It was like
for real?
it was like for the most part,
Man,
it
you
was
know it's
just
crazy though. I was just like watching this YouTube video, right? And I'm probably finna misquote this or some shit. So niggas, if y'all see this, don't chew me up. But basically, there was like something about like bloods being invented on the Rikers Island and some shit like that.
East
But
Coast, yeah.
basically, in Cali they don't bang the 5 point star. Like bloods in Cali don't bang the 5 point star. That's the difference, cause most bloods bang the 5 point star, but niggas in Cali don't acknowledge that shit.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying is, and I heard this from a blood OG, the the literature that them niggas got told or that they was passed down through Rikers wasn't necessarily. I'm not gonna say it was real, but it's not what they was. It's not the same shit that they was acknowledging in Cali.
Yeah.
They have different rules and bylaws and how that shit. How that shit works.
Yeah, gang culture is so interesting because it originated in Cali, and it originated as because the police didn't protect the black neighborhoods. So uh, the
Yeah,
neighborhoods had to kind of
like
join together to protect themselves.
I know a lot about that shit. Just like how they say like Melvin Farmer helped uh found the Crips and
Yeah,
Tookie Williams and all of them guys, and you know I did check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Gang culture is definitely interesting for sure, for
it's
sure.
a big part of America in general. It's more it influences more of American because you got to think like most of pop culture today is black culture. Rap music's the most popular genre.
I feel
Everybody
like
speaks in black slang.
I feel like popular music is the most popular genre. Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. I seen this nigga Bad Bunny do a show.
Bad Bunny's different.
Bad Bunny's
Bad
crazy,
Bunny's different, but
bro.
he's not necessarily he's Spanish.
Like, bro, but what the fuck? Bad Bunny got paid like $400 million for a fucking show, bro.
He's got so many fucking
Like
fans, bro. It's
bad,
crazy.
like this, like at his concert, he literally looks like an ant on stage because
Yeah.
there's so many people out there. Like
I
Bad Bunny's
I
crazy.
saw a video of him
Like he's a
recently.
real pop star,
Yeah.
bro.
I saw a video of him recently performing on top of a gas station canopy. He just went to a gas station, got on top of the canopy, like the little thing that's above
Yeah,
all the gas pumps, started getting lit on that bitch, and like fucking 20,000 people showed up.
I bet.
Yeah, man. Bad Bunny's huge. Bad
Huge.
Bunny's huge, but he's different. Like him, like One Direction, BTS, and shit.
Yeah, you see where I'm going with that
Yeah,
shit though.
I feel like they don't bleed into everyday culture as much as rap groups do.
Not necessarily, but it's just like look. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like of course, rap culture is like the most influential culture.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, at the end of the day, I feel like every artist they want to level up and
Every
surpass.
artist wants to be on some Bad Bunny shit.
Basically, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's why you see, niggas want to go to the fashion shows and go to Paris, and they want to, that's how I want to do my shit. You feel me? I want
Yeah.
to get out there, and I'll walk in somebody's fashion show, because I'm into clothes like that.
Some ASAP Rocky shit.
Yeah, bro. Not yeah. I fuck with ASAP.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, all type
Multifaceted.
of shit. But I want to be on some Bad Bunny shit as well, though. But it's just like he makes like that music you could play on a cruise ship type shit.
Yeah.
Like
He makes music that old white people don't get freaked out by.
exact. But
You start
it's
playing some
crazy
Future
though,
around your grandma's like I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt, and
cause
your
you
grandma's like,
you
oh
don't
my
even know you
goodness.
don't even know what the fuck he's saying though.
Yeah.
He could be saying, "I'm gonna fuck her in the ass,
Yeah.
slit her throat, nut in her mouth,
Straight up.
and shoot her
Straight
kids
up.
in the head." You
I've ne-
don't
I've
know.
I've never thought about that. He could be saying some wild ass shit. Have you ever heard of Popcon?
Papi Khan, yes.
Yeah, I fuck with Popcon hard.
Yeah, he's hard, bro.
Reggaeton shit.
He was on Drake's song.
Yeah, he's been on a few
He's
Drake
locked up though,
songs.
ain't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh
I think
shit.
he was at one point, but I don't know
I'm
unless
probably
it's
thinking about the
unless it's
other dude.
recent.
I'm probably thinking about the other dude.
Unless it's recent.
They call him like World Boss. I forget his name.
A lot of rap cultures derive from reggae too. That's the thing that I kind of started
I
learning
ain't gonna
about.
lie, that dude, what's his name? Kid.
Mhm.
That I don't need no other body. He made that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fire, bro. He's fire.
Yeah, man, a lot of reggaeton shit's fire. Um I recently learned about some of this shit when I got into PopCon though. Like a lot of rap culture in America is like appropriated from Jamaican reggae culture. We take a lot of sounds and a lot of slang and a lot of shit from them. Um how do you feel about UK rap?
I'm not gonna lie, the accents be throwing me off, but I
Yeah.
feel like UK rap and New York rap essentially sound like the same.
Yeah, UK drill and New York drill are very similar.
But I like the beats. The beats be fire. Like I
Yeah.
like the energy. Like I ain't gonna lie though, cause I got a homie who's from New York. I fuck with New York energy. Like they're going crazy right now. They getting steady right now. They just showing how lit New York is
Yeah.
though. I wouldn't go to New York in the winter time though, cause I don't fuck with the cold. But during the summertime, I would definitely pop out. and vibe out with them niggas though, cause I fuck with New York.
New York's probably the greatest city in the world.
Free K Flock.
It's probably the greatest city in the world. It's got such a unique. The thing about New York is because it has this unique like New York culture to it, but New York culture in itself, the culture they have that is unique, is a culture that's derived from everywhere. It's the biggest melting pot on the planet.
You know what's crazy though?
What is?
I heard Alaska released the biggest melting pot in the world. Cause actually, bro, it's literally they have a school in Alaska and it's literally labeled the most diverse school in the world.
How many students go to it?
I don't know all the facts,
Probably like 12.
but I was just watching. I don't know, bro. Hey, look. I was just watching that shit. They say don't sleep on Alaska, bro. It's a lot more shit in Alaska than motherfuckers think got going on,
Alaska's
bro.
interesting. Anchorage
Bro, look,
actually,
they had niggas in Alaska, bro.
yeah.
Like
Anchorage has a lot of
niggas,
them.
niggas.
Anchorage has a big
Like
gang culture.
nah, they had niggas, bro. Niggas was out there rapping, and them niggas was hoarding some more shit.
It's fucking
Them niggas was outside in the snow mobbing, like just how niggas in New York would be like. Them niggas was like that shit was crazy to me, bro. In
it's so
Alaska, nigga,
it's so beautiful there too, man.
fuck around, see a moose or something.
Fuck around, see a bear. Fuck around, get fucked up. They have the biggest grizzly bears in the world on Kodiak Island.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? You don't want to get caught lacking in Alaska, bro.
Hell
'Cause the
no, not by no
wildlife will
fucking
fuck you
grizzly
up.
bear. He gonna
Yeah.
tear your ass up.
My cousin has a story. He spent a summer in Alaska, working on like a fishing sort of farm type of thing. And he had a dog. He had a pit bull when he was
Does
out
this
there.
involve a grizzly bear?
It does.
Ah shit.
He was walking his pit bull, and he's walking his pit bull. He
What's
doesn't
the
have
pit
him.
bull's name?
I don't know the name.
Barney.
Yeah, we'll call him Barney. He was walking
Barney.
Barney. He was walking Barney, and all of a sudden Barney just takes off. And my cousin's like, "What the fuck?" So,
But he goes after this shit.
well, my cousin doesn't know the grizzly bear's there yet. So my cousin's just walking, kind of waiting, looking for Barney. Next thing he knows, a grizzly bear just cuts across the road, and Barney's chasing the grizzly bear.
Type shit.
And my cousin's like, "Oh shit," because they're about to get into some shit. There's a grizzly bear right here. Next thing he knows, Barney cuts across, and the grizzly bear's chasing Barney. And then the grizzly bear cuts across, and Barney's chasing the grizzly bear.
They got some Scooby Doo shit going
They
on.
were playing with each other. The grizzly bear and the
What the
pit bull were
fuck?
playing.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, man. Ended up making it out of that all right, but like, dude, that's that's such an insane animal, bro. One swipe,
The claws are massive, bro.
yeah, claws are
And they can
massive.
stand on their hind legs.
If they
And they're like 8 feet tall on their hind legs. Like what the
they're like
fuck?
12 feet tall on
Like
their hind
that's even
legs.
worse, bro.
If a grizzly bear fucking swipes your torso, bro,
And imagine back like a million years ago, they was even more big, bro.
we used to have to kill them with spears. You ever heard of the short-faced bear?
Yeah.
Short-faced bear was bigger than the grizzly bear.
I was gonna say I thought you was gonna say more aggressive.
More aggressive. And more aggressive. Because black bears are actually more aggressive than grizzly bears.
They
Black
say the
bears will
most
kill a human.
aggressive bear in the world
Polar
is a
bear.
polar bear.
Because they're hungry as fuck.
Why are they so fucking hungry?
Because they live in the Arctic. There ain't no fucking food.
I would think there's like seals and shit,
They,
penguins and shit.
there are seals and penguins.
Polar bears can swim though, can't they?
Yeah. But they're a lot harder. They're a lot harder for the polar bears to come across. Polar bear rarely gets a meal. So that's why it's such an efficient hunter, is because when it does have the opportunity to hunt something, it's got to be good at it. Because if that thing gets away, it might not see another chance for food for a week or two. Yeah, man.
That's like literally all animals do is just look for shit to eat.
Just look for shit to eat. Look for shit to eat. Look for shit to fuck, and try not to die.
Like that's all they do is just look for shit to eat. If I'm not eating, I'm sleeping. If I'm not sleeping, I'm walking. If I'm not walking, I'm eating. If I'm not eating, I'm killing. Like
Yeah,
goddamn,
yeah.
being an animal would suck. Unless I was like some type of cool ass animal.
It depends. If you were an orca and you were at the top of your food
I
chain,
just feel like being in the ocean like that would be fire. Like to be able to be a shark and shit and acknowledge that you a shark and just swim in the ocean or some shit. That shit would be fire.
yeah, um, yeah. Sharks and orcas kill great white sharks. Nothing. Orca has no natural predators.
Orcas must be big as fuck.
Orcas are big.
Are
Uh,
those the ones that be like running on the shore and crashing the fuck out the seals and shit?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
But
crazy.
they're smart. They're probably like they might actually be as smart as humans. They speak languages. They have different dialects. So like an
You're
orca,
not telling me a motherfucking whale speaks languages.
an orca off the coast of Australia speaks a different dialect than an orca off the coast of Florida.
Type shit.
Yeah.
They fuck around, don't even speak a different. Let me probably have an accent, some
Yeah,
shit.
they do. They have accents and dialects in different languages. They have whole entire like they have plans for hunting. They can coordinate with each other and actually like speak to each other with the same depth that me and you can speak to each other right now. They can be just as specific as we are. Dolphins are like that too. Orcas actually are dolphins, but dolphins are like that too. Like that specific breed of mammal is just smart as fuck. And we catch them and we put them in SeaWorld. I've been to SeaWorld. So I've seen an orca. I've been like from my face to my foot away from an orca in a tank.
See,
And
well,
yeah. And it's like you can like you can
are those the big black and white ones?
yeah, yeah. You can like feel them, bro. Like you can feel the orca like is aware of you and it understands you're a human. And it's indescribable because you can't like the orca doesn't tell you that, but you can just tell by the way it moves around you and the way it looks at you and the way it interacts with you. Like it knows that
Wait,
you're a human.
you was in the thing with the orca?
No, so it has so there's they have a giant pool, and if you go underground, the pool's clear, so you can walk up to the glass and see the orca in the water behind it. And it's insane because the orca like feels you empathizing with it. Like there are certain people that are fascinated by it and like smiling by it. And there are certain people that are like, damn, like this is a fucking this creature in this pool is fucked up. And it can I swear it can feel that, bro, and it'll interact with the person that's like empathizing with it. It's insane. Gorillas are like that too.
Gorillas don't poop at each other.
Yeah, gorillas do that, but gorillas are like that too. I was at the zoo one time and this Amish family was like crowded up around a fucking
It's crazy. How much people really be outside, bro?
Amish people really be outside. Have you when was the last time you went to the zoo?
I went to the zoo in some years, but I'm not even gonna hold you.
Go to the zoo tomorrow, bro. I guarantee you you will see some Amish people. I guarantee
Why
you.
are there so many Amish people at the zoo?
I don't maybe it's just like the only thing that they can do that isn't against their religion or something. I don't know. But there's Amish people at the zoo every fucking day. And they were crowding around this gorilla and this gorilla got pissed off and it took its food bin and it threw it up against the glass. And I was like, "Holy shit." And then the Amish people walked away. And me and this girl who like read the sign that said, "Please don't do this to the gorillas, interact with them like this," fucking walked up to it and started interacting with it. And it was like, cool with this.
Shout out to that gorilla.
Shout out to the gorilla.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Yeah, dicks out for Harambe.
R.I.P. Harambe. Do you think Harambe meant to hurt the child?
No, Harambe was trying to protect the child. That's the thing.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie, Harambe was kind of being aggressive though. He drugged the fuck out that child.
I don't think he knew how to interact with it. But I don't think he intended to harm the child. I think he intended to like take care of the child. He just didn't know his own strength and he didn't know how to handle it. And some fucking how do you let your kid fall into a gorilla enclosure, bro?
That's the real question. The kid could have died just off the fall alone.
Like how do you let that happen?
Like I don't know, bro.
She
That's
probably
crazy.
she's probably taking pic. She's probably on Instagram being like, "I'm at the zoo with my kids. You know what's up? Hey, where's Jeff at?"
Jeff then fell into the goddamn jungle book. Yeah, he playing Tarzan and shit.
Man, yeah, that's some people don't need children, bro.
I mean, shit. I don't even. Watch your damn kids out here, man. Make sure your kids is where they supposed to be, bro.
You ever met a girl like that who like has kids, but you're like, oh,
Man, kids don't never be with her. but she'll
Yeah.
be outside like a motherfucker. Like
Yeah. Or kids do be with her and she be outside anyway.
I hate a pissy pamper ass baby, bro. Like change your baby diapers and shit
Yeah.
and wash him up, bro. Ain't no reason he should be smelling like piss all this goddamn time.
I think people don't realize that when you have a child, you are no longer the most important person in your own life.
Shit,
The
you know,
child is your priority.
child's definitely come first, nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Where the fuck is Echo?
I was just thinking that maybe we should go find his
That's
ass.
right. We've been doing 55 minutes. We got a whole podcast if we don't get any more, so we straight. Motherfucking Hose Love TG on everything, Drizzy
Yeah,
underscore main on everything, the really
yeah,
cool podcast on
yeah,
everything.
yeah. That way, the right way, not the wrong way.
Suck all sorts of cocks and shit.